Monsieur le directeur général des Nations Unies à Genève, Monsieur l'ambassadeur de la mission permanente de la Suisse auprès des Nations Unies, Your Excellencies, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. I'd like to address a special thanks also to Francesco Pisano and his team for their support for this exhibition. A special thanks to Paola Cerezetti and Asia Depaultier for their very big involvement and support. Thank you to my mother, 87, to be here today, and to my very special spiritual friend, Bebe, who is also here, who was the producer of my first exhibition in Zug, at this time, back in the 90s. And of course, a special thanks also to APES and especially to Jean Musy, our president, with whom we worked a lot all these days and all these months. And of course, I thank you to all the friends and people who helped us during this exhibition. And finally, I'd like to give, this is the last thank you I will give to people. It's a very special person for me who helped me a lot. So I'd like to thank especially a person who just got the World Food Prize laureate together with another doctor, and I'm talking about Dr. David Nabarro, former director of WHO, executive director in WHO, thanks whom I started actually my career and who supported me to travel the world while I was in WHO. Most of you became photographers, daily photographers, and actually because you all have smartphones. So I would say many of you have time and practice, learned about some specificity on photography, and you can see this today on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, which shows the fact that really a lot of people enjoy that. So for me, it's nice to have this feeling to say I can share and enjoy with you some mystery of nice pictures. Because actually, for me, you know, photography is something very feminine. It's actually it's a very receptive attitude. You know, people are always talking about taking a picture, but actually, I don't think it's the case. What's really happened, it's much more catching here and now a glimpse of a specific moment, and you cannot repeat it. So actually, you have to be thankful to either nature or what people gives you. And if you have this capacity to catch it, that's nice. But actually, it's not that feeling of taking something from somebody. That's how I feel about it, really. So back in the 70s, I heard this sentence from a wise man I met in India. And he said, you can read this on different places here. He said, unless you look for something, you cannot see it. And actually, I really feel like that because it's actually guided my path, especially in photography since then. So the deeper actually you go into the art of photography, the more you realize there's much more to discover. So I just want to end up with a typical photographer's joke, which says, what are the last words of a photographer? Don't move. So I think the bar and everything, the cocktail is open, so cheers to everybody, and thank you to everybody again.